Monkey thinks he's built different. He survived a Monday morning, ignored 3 spam calls, and resisted 1, maybe 2, banana memes. He calls that discipline. But drop Monkey next to a medieval crusader, and he wouldn't last 60 seconds. Not because he's weak, but because his brain is wired for comfort, not chaos. Crusaders marched across continents without GPS, fought without anesthesia, and delayed gratification for years, for a reward they might never even see. Monkey loses Wi-Fi for 3 minutes and spirals into existential despair. The same human brain, different software. Today, we're running a thought experiment. Monkey versus Crusader. Same hardware, different world. Let's see which one breaks first. Chapter 1. Monkey's Stress Prison. Monkey believes he's stressed. Deadlines, bills, notifications, the constant hum of modern survival. His brain is on fire. But here's the catch. His stress isn't real danger. It's a ghost. His amygdala, the brain's ancient alarm, can't tell the difference between a tiger attack and a Slack ping. Every notification feels like an ambush. Every unread message, a predator in the grass. Monkey's cortisol spikes 50 times a day, but he never runs, never fights, never escapes. He just sits there, trapped in an endless feedback loop of fight or flight, with nowhere to go. Meanwhile, the Crusader wakes up not knowing if he'll eat today or survive the march, but his brain handles it better. Because his stress has an ending. The battle ends. The threat passes, the brain resets. Monkey's stress never ends. It just keeps stacking up in 47 open tabs. The Crusader's danger was real, but it came with closure. Monkey's stress is fake, but it never stops. Crusaders didn't have burnout. They had burned villages. Chapter 2. The Dopamine Desert. Monkey's brain runs on micro rewards. Scroll, snack, click, like. Tiny bursts of dopamine every 8 seconds. He's not living, he's pressing a lever for pellets. His ancestors earned dopamine through survival, hunting, creating, building. Monkey earns it through pixels. He doesn't climb trees for fruit anymore. He scrolls for validation. The Crusader lived in a dopamine desert. No instant hits, no instant anything. He walked through actual deserts, starving, dehydrated, and praying for salvation. His reward wasn't a like or a follow, it was heaven, maybe. Years of delayed gratification. Monkey can't even wait for a 5-second ad. The Crusader's boredom strengthened his brain. Monkey's constant stimulation weakens his. Boredom forced the Crusader to create meaning. Monkey avoids boredom at all costs and loses meaning as a result. The Crusader's reward system was a slow-burning fire. Monkey's is a sparkler. Flashy, loud, gone in seconds. When Monkey's Wi-Fi dies, he panics. When the Crusader's food runs out, he marches. Chapter 3. Pain Tolerance. Soft Monkey, iron-mind Monkey, stubs his toe and contemplates calling in sick. The Crusader takes a wound, mutters a prayer, and keeps walking. It's not that Crusaders didn't feel pain, they just understood it differently. For them, pain wasn't a signal to stop. It was proof they were still alive. Pain meant progress. Their prefrontal cortex adapted to suffering as a constant companion. They learned to say, "This hurts, but it's part of the mission." Monkey's brain has no such context. A headache feels catastrophic because he's never had to endure anything worse. He's been trained to expect comfort. His neurons treat inconvenience like catastrophe. The Crusader's toughness was forged through necessity. Monkey's fragility is forged through abundance. The Crusader didn't seek comfort. He sought victory. Monkey doesn't seek growth. He seeks comfort and wonders why he feels weak. The Crusader's world was stone, blood, and iron. Monkey's is foam, screens and silence, and steel is never forged in silence. Chapter 4. Belief. The brain's hidden superpower. The Crusader's real weapon wasn't his sword, it was belief. Unshakable, irrational, world-altering belief. Right or wrong, he believed he was chosen. That his pain was sacred, that his suffering meant something bigger. When the brain believes pain has meaning, it transforms it. The chemistry changes. Dopamine, oxytocin, endorphins. Together they turn agony into purpose. Suffering becomes sacred fuel. Monkey doesn't have that. He scrolls because he's bored. He works because he has to. He grinds without knowing why. Without belief, his suffering feels empty. With belief, the Crusader's suffering felt divine. That's why zealots, monks, and martyrs can endure what modern people can't. It's not their muscles, it's their meaning. Monkey's motivation evaporates in minutes because it's not rooted in purpose. The Crusader's conviction lasted lifetimes because it was rooted in eternity. Monkey has motivation quotes. The Crusader had conviction, and conviction doesn't need Wi-Fi. Chapter 5. The Tribe Effect. Alone in a crowd, Monkey scrolls, surrounded by billions, and still feels alone. He has followers, but no fellowship. Connection without closeness. The Crusader never marched alone. He ate beside brothers, slept beside brothers, fought beside brothers. Every hardship was shared, and that changed everything. Humans are tribal by design. The brain rewards belonging with oxytocin, safety, and strength. Isolation, on the other hand, poisons the system. Monkey's tribe is digital. Likes, DMs, and notifications. But that's not connection. That's noise. The Crusader's tribe was flesh and blood. When he wanted to give up, someone beside him said, "Keep going." That one sentence could keep a man alive. Monkey quits silently because no one's watching. The Crusader endured publicly because everyone was counting on him. Accountability isn't about rules, it's about loyalty. Crusaders didn't need life coaches. They had each other. Monkey doesn't need more followers, he needs a tribe. Chapter 6. Attention, focused versus fragmented. The Crusader's world had no notifications, no ads, no pings, just silence and the hum of survival. When he focused completely. 12 hours of marching, honing a blade, praying in total stillness. Focus wasn't optional, it was survival. And that focus built flow, deep, timeless concentration where time disappears and effort becomes instinct. Monkey can't focus for 12 minutes. His brain is a pinball machine of distractions. Buzz, ping, scroll, repeat. He's not stupid. He's scattered. His attention is constantly hijacked by systems built to keep him distracted. The Crusader's flow forged mastery. Monkey's fragmentation breeds anxiety. Focus used to be a survival skill. Now it's a superpower. The Crusader had one mission. Monkey has 10,000 open tabs and no progress. Power belongs to the focused. Always has. Chapter 7. Adaptation. The brain that forgot how to suffer. Monkey's ancestors outsmarted famine, plague, predators. Now Monkey can't outsmart the algorithm. The human brain evolved to solve real problems, but when life removes those problems, the brain invents new ones. Anxiety, overthinking, self-doubt, these are survival tools with nothing to do. The Crusader's hardship gave his mind direction. Monkey's comfort erased it. Pain gave the Crusader purpose. Comfort gave Monkey confusion. He's not broken. He's bored at a biological level. His life is too smooth for his instincts to activate. The Crusader's pain created meaning. Monkey's comfort deleted it. Chapter 8. The Upgrade Path. So what can Monkey do? He doesn't need to become a Crusader. He just needs to train his brain again. The Crusader's power wasn't mystical. It was psychological conditioning, and Monkey can rebuild it intentionally. Stress needs resolution. Don't live in permanent alarm mode. End the loop. Move, breathe, finish what you start. Delay gratification. Earn your dopamine through time and effort. Seek discomfort. Cold, silence, challenge. Discomfort is the gym of the nervous system. Build belief. It doesn't have to be religion, but it has to matter. Find your tribe. Accountability beats motivation every time. And protect your focus. Your attention is the new armor. Guard it like a shield. Monkey closes his eyes. He pictures the Crusader, armor cracked, faith unbroken, still marching. And for the first time, he doesn't feel fragile. He feels awake. Not ready for war, but ready for discipline. Ready for purpose. Ready to fight the battle inside his own mind. The Crusader's brain wasn't better. It was trained differently. And Monkey? His training starts now.